Assalamu alaikum. Please mute your lines. Prepare your hearts and minds for prayer. Attention. Prayer.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. Ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. Hayya ala salat. Hayya ala salat. Hayya ala falah. Hayya ala falah. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. La ilaha illallah. قل أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين.
Ameen, Ameen, Ameen. All praises are truly due to Allah. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, I thank Allah for His coming and intervention in our affairs, in the person of Master Fard Muhammad, to whom praises are due forever. I thank Him for the eternal leader of the nation of Islam, the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. I thank the both of them for the modern-day Jesus in our midst, our divine reminder, our divine warner, and a divine mercy. And the final call, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. I greet you in the greeting words of peace and paradise in our original language of Arabic, of Assalamu alaikum, and welcome to this divided, guided journey through the Holy Qur'an. All praises are truly due to Allah. Thank you for joining the Holy Qur'an 30 and 30 Qur'anic Read and Podcast. All praises are truly due to Allah. We began the call this morning, 5:30 a.m., with a music mix lecture titled Divine Instructions. Today we'll be reading from Installment number 14, Part 23. Part 23 begins with Surah 36, Ayat 22, and goes all the way through to Surah 39, Ayat 31. Once again, we'll be reading from Part 23. Our cover-down sister, Latif, will begin our read. Assalamu alaikum. Bismillah.
Wa alaikum salam, beloved. Part 23, Surah 36, Yasin, Section 2, Confirmation of the Truth, Ayats 22 through 32. And what reason have I that I should not serve him who created me and to whom you will be brought back? Shall I take besides him gods whose intercession, if the beneficent should desire to afflict me with harm, will avail me not, nor can they deliver me? Then I shall surely be in clear error. Surely I believe in your Lord, so hear me. It was said, enter the garden. He said, would that my people knew how my Lord has forgiven me and made me of the honored ones. And we sent not down upon his people after him any host from heaven, nor do we ever send. It was not but a single cry, and lo, they were still. Alas for the servants! Never does a messenger come to them, but they mock him. See they not how many generations we destroyed before them, that they return not to them? And all, surely all, will be brought before us.
Part 23, Surah 36, Yasin, Section 3, Signs of the Truth, Ayats 33 to 50. And a sign to them is the dead earth. We gave life to it, and bring forth from it grain, so they eat of it. And we make therein gardens of date palms and grapes, and we make springs to flow forth therein, that they may eat of the fruit thereof, and their hands made it not. Will they not then give thanks? Glory be to him who created pairs of all things, of what the earth grows, and of their kind, and of what they know not. And a sign to them is the night. We draw forth from it the day, then lo, they are in darkness. And the sun moves on to its destination. That is the ordinance of the mighty, the knower. And the moon, we have ordained it for its stages, till it becomes again as an old dry palm branch. Neither is it for the sun to overtake the moon, nor can the night outstrip the day, and all float on in an orbit. And a sign to them is that we bear their offspring in the laden ship, and we have created for them the like thereof, whereon they ride. And if we please, we may drown them, then there is no succor for them, nor can they be rescued, but by mercy from us, and for enjoyment till a time. And when it is said to them, guard against that which is before you, and that which is behind you, that mercy may be shown to you. And there comes to them no message of the messengers of their Lord, but they turn away from it. And when it is said to them, spend out of that which Allah has given you, those who disbelieve say to those who believe, shall we feed him whom, if Allah please, he could feed? You are in naught but clear error. And they say, when will this promise come to pass, if you are truthful? They await but a single cry, which will overtake them while they contend. So they will not be able to make a bequest, nor will they return to their families. Surah 36,
Yasin, Part 23, Section 4, Reward and Punishment, Ayat 51 through 67. And the trumpet is blown, when lo, from their graves they will hasten on to their Lord. They will say, "Oh, woe to us, who has raised us up from our sleeping place." This is what the Beneficent promised, and the messengers told the truth. It is but a single cry, when lo, they are all brought before us. So this day no soul is wronged in aught, and you are not rewarded aught but for what you did. So this day no soul is wrong. Surely the owners of the garden are on that day in a happy occupation. They said, they and their wives are in shade, reclining on raised couches. They have fruits therein, and they have whatever they desire. Peace, a word from a merciful Lord. And withdraw today, O guilty ones. Did I not charge you, O children of Adam, that you serve not the devil? Surely he is your open enemy. And that you serve me, this is the right way. And certainly he led astray numerous people from among you. Could you not then understand? This is the hell which you were promised. Enter it this day because you disbelieved. That day we shall seal their mouths, and their hands will speak to us, and their feet will bear witness as what they earned. And if we please, we would put out their eyes. Then they would strive to get first to the way. But how should they see? And if we please, we would transfer them in their place. Then they would not be able to go on or turn back.
Surah 36, Yasin, Part 23, Section 5, The Resurrection. Ayat 68 to 83. And whomsoever we cause to live long, we reduce to an abject state in creation. Do they not understand? And we have not taught him poetry, nor is it meet for him. This is naught but a reminder and a plain Qur'an, to warn him who would have life, and that the word may prove true against the disbelievers. See they not that we have created cattle for them out of what our hands have wrought, so they are their masters. And we have subjected them to them, so some of them they ride, and some they eat. And therein they have advantages in drinks. Will they not then give thanks? And they take gods besides Allah, that they may be helped. They are not able to help them, and they are a host brought up before them. So let not their speech grieve thee. Surely we know what they do in secret and what they do openly. Does not man see that we have created him from the small life germ? Then lo, he is an open disputant, and he strikes out a likeness for us, and forgets his own creation. Says he, who will give life to the bones when they are rotten? Say, he will give life to them who brought them into existence at first, and he is knower of all creation. Who produced fire for you out of the green tree, so that with it you kindle? Is not he who created the heavens and the earth able to create the like of them? Yea, and he is the creator of all, the knower. His command when he intends anything is only to say to it, be, and it is. So glory be to him in whose hand is the kingdom of all things, and to him you will be returned.
Part 28, Surah 37, Al-Safla, those ranging in ranks, Ayat 1 through 21, Section 1, Unity will prevail. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, by those ranging in ranks, and those who restrain, holding, and restrain, and those who recite the reminder, surely your God is one, the Lord of the heavens and the earth and what is between them, and the Lord of the eastern lands. Surely we have adorned the lower heaven with an adornment the stars, and there is a safeguard against every rebellious devil. They cannot listen to the exalted assembly, and they are reproached from every side, driven off, and for them is a perpetual chastisement, except him who snatches away but once. Then there follows him a brightly shining flame. So ask them whether they are stronger in creation or those others whom we have created. Surely we have created them of firmly clay. Nay, thou wonderest while they mock. And then they are reminded, they mind not. And when they see a sign, they seek to scoff and say, this is nothing but clear enchantment. When we are dead and have become dust and bones, shall we then be raised? Or our fathers of yore? Say, yea, and you will be humiliated. So it will be but one cry when, lo, they will see. And they will say, oh, woe to us. This is the day of requital. This is the day of judgment, which you call a lie.
Part 23, Chapter 37, Those Reigning in Ranks, Section 2, The Judgment, verses 22 through 74. Gather together those who did wrong in their associates and what they worship besides Allah. Then lead them to the way to hell and stop them, and they shall be questioned. What is the matter with you that you help not one another? Nay, when that day they will be submissive, and some of them will turn to others mutually questioning, saying, surely you used to come to us from the right side. They will say, nay, you yourselves were not believers, and we had no authority over you, but you were an inordinate people. So the word of our Lord has proven true against us. We shall surely taste. We led you astray, but we ourselves were erring. So that day they will be sharers in the chastisement. Thus do we deal with the guilty. They indeed were arrogant when it was said to them, there is no God but Allah, and said, shall we give up our gods for a mad boy? Nay, he has brought the truth and verifies the messengers. Surely you will taste the painful chastisement, and you are requited naught but for what you did. Save the servants of Allah, the purified ones. For them is a known substance, fruits, and they are honored in the gardens of delight, on thrones facing each other. A bowl of running water will be made to go round them, white, delicious to those who drink. It deprives not of reason, nor are they exhausted therewith. And with them are those modest in gaze, having beautiful eyes, as if they were eggs, carefully protected. Then some of them will turn to others, questioning mutually. The speaker of them will say, surely I had a comrade, who said, art thou indeed of those who accept? When we are dead and have become dust and bones, shall we then be requited? He will say, will you look? Then he looked down and saw him in the midst of hell. He will say, by Allah, thou hast almost caused me to perish, and had it not been for the favor of my Lord, I should have been among those brought up. Are we not to die, except our previous death, and are we not to be chastised? Surely this is the mighty achievement. For the like of this, then, let the workers work. Is this better entertainment, or the tree of Phazicum? Surely we have made it a trial for the wrongdoers. It is a tree that grows in the bottom of hell. Its produce is, as it were, the heads of serpents. Then truly they will eat of it and fill their bellies with it. Then surely they shall have after it a drink of boiling water. Then they returned assuredly to the flaming fire. They indeed found their father astray. So in their footsteps they are hastening on. And most of the ancients surely went astray before them. And indeed we sent among them warners. Then see what was the end of those warned, except the servants of Allah, the purified one.
Part 23, Surah 37, those ranging in ranks. Section 3, Noah and Abraham, Ayat 75 through 113. And Noah certainly called upon us, an excellent answer of prayers are we. And we delivered him and his people from the great distress, and made his offspring the survivors, and left for him praise among the latter generations. Peace be to Noah among the nations. Thus indeed do we reward the doers of good. Surely he was of our believing servants. Then we drowned the others, and surely of his party was Abraham. When he came to his Lord with a secure heart, when he said to his sire and his people, what is it that you worship? A lie? Gods besides Allah do you desire? What is then your idea about the Lord of the worlds? Then he glanced a glance at the stars, and said, surely I am sick of your deities. So they turned their backs on him, going away. Then he turned to their gods and said, do you not eat? What is the matter with you that you speak not? So he turned upon them, smiting with the right hand. Then they came to him hastening. He said, do you worship that which you hew out? And Allah has created you and what you make? They said, build for him a building, then cast him into the flaming fire. And they designed a plan against him. But we brought them low, and he said, surely I flee to my Lord. He will guide me. My Lord, grant me a doer of good deeds. So we gave him the good news of a forbearing son. But when he became of age to work with him, he said, O my son, I have seen in a dream that I should sacrifice thee. So consider what thou seest. He said, O my father, do as thou art commanded. If Allah please, thou wilt find me patient. So when they both submitted, and he had thrown him down upon his forehead, and we called out to him, saying, O Abraham, thou hast indeed fulfilled the vision. Thus do we reward the doers of good. Surely this is a manifest trial, and we ransom him with a great sacrifice. And we granted him among the latter generations the salutations. Peace be to Abraham. Thus do we reward the doers of good. Surely he was one of our believing servants, and we gave him the good news of Isaac, a prophet, a righteous one, and we blessed him and Isaac. And of their offspring, some are doers of good, but some are clearly unjust to themselves.
Part 23, Surah 37, those ranging in ranks. Section 4, Moses, Aaron, Elias, and Lot. Ayat 114 through 138. And certainly we conferred a favor on Moses and Aaron, and we delivered them and their people from the mighty distress, and we helped them so they were the vanquishers, and we gave them both the clear book, and we guided them on the right way, and we granted them among a latter generations the salutation. Peace be to Moses and Aaron. Thus do we reward the doers of good. Surely they are both of our believing servants, and Elias was surely of those sent. When he said to his people, will you not guard against evil? Do you call upon Baal and forsake the best of the creators? Allah your Lord and the Lord of your fathers of yore, but they rejected him. So they shall be brought up, but not the servants of Allah, the purified ones. And we granted him among the later generations the salutation. Peace be to Elias. Even thus we reward the doers of good. Surely he has one of our believing servants, and Lot was surely of those sent, when we delivered him and his people all, except an old woman among those who remained behind. Then we destroyed the others, and surely you passed by them in the morning and at night. Do you not then understand?
Part 23, Surah 37, those ranging in ranks. Section 5, Jonah and the Prophet's Triumph. Ayats 139 through 182. And Jonah was surely of those sent, when he fled to the laden ship. So he shared with others, but was of those cast away. So the fish took him into its mouth while he was blamable. But had he not been of those who glorify us, he would have tarried in its belly till the day when they are raised. Then we cast him on the naked shore while he was sick, and we caused a gourd to grow up for him, and we sent him to 100,000 or more. And they believed, so we gave them provision till a time. Now ask them whether thy Lord has daughters and they have sons, or did we create the angels females while they witness? Now surely it is of their own lie that they say, Allah has begotten, and truly they are liars. Has he preferred daughters to sons? What is the matter with you, how you judge? Will you not then mind, or have you a clear authority? Then bring your book if you are truthful. And they assert a relationship between him and the jinn, and certainly the jinn know that they will be brought up for judgment. Glory be to Allah from what they describe. But not so the servants of Allah, the purified ones. So surely you and that which you serve, not against him can you cause any to fall into trial, save him who will burn in the flaming fire. And there is none of us but has an assigned place. And verily, we are ranged in ranks, and we truly glorify him. And surely they used to say, had we a reminder from those of yore, we would have been sincere servants of Allah. But now they disbelieve in it, so they will come to know. And certainly our word has already gone forth to our servants, to those sent, that surely they will be helped. And our host, surely they will be triumphant. So turn away from them till a time, and watch them, they too will see. Would they hasten on our chastisement? So when it descends in their court, evil will be the mourning of the warned ones, and turn away from them till a time, and watch, for they too will see. Glory be to Allah, the Lord of might, above what they described, and peace be to those sent, and praise be to Allah, the Lord of the world.
Part 23. Surah 38. Sa'd. Section 1. The enemy's discomfiture.
Assalamualaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Yes, ma'am, Sister Yana.
Go ahead.
Yes, ma'am, thank you. Chapter 38, Section 1, Part 23. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. Truthful God, by the Qur'an's possessing intimate. Nay, those who disbelieve are in self-exaltation and opposition. How many a generation we destroyed before them? Then they cried when there was no longer time for escape. And they wondered that a warner from among themselves has come to them. And the disbelievers say, this is an enchantment, a liar. Makes he the gods a single God? Surely this is a stranger thing. And the chiefs among them say, go and steadily adhere to your gods. Surely this is a thing intended. We never heard of this and 4 more faith. This is nothing but a forgery. Has a reminder been revealed to them from among us? Nay, they are in doubt as to my reminder. Nay, they have not yet tasted my chastisement. Oh, have they treasures of the mercy of thy Lord and the mighty, the great giver? Or is the kingdom of the heavens and the earth and what is between them theirs? Then let them rise higher in means. What an army of allies is here put to fight, the people of Noah and Ad and Pharaoh and the Lord of hosts rejected prophets before them, and Thamud and the people of the Lot and the dwellers of the grove. Those were the parties opposing truth. Not one of them but rejected the messengers. So just was my retribution.
Surah 38, 5, Section 2, David Enemies, Ayat 15 through 26. And these wait but for one cry, therein there is no delay. And they say, our Lord has hastened on us our portion before the day of reckoning. Bear patiently what they say, and remember our servant David, the possessor of power, and he ever turned to Allah. Surely we made the mountains to subject them at nightfall and sunrise, and the birds gathered together. All were obedient to him. And we strengthened his kingdom, and we gave him wisdom and a clear judgment. And has the story of the adversity come to thee, when they made an entry into a private chamber by climbing the wall? When they came upon David, so he was afraid of them, they say, fear not, two litigants, of whom one has wronged the other. So decide between us with justice, and act not unjustly, and guide us to the right way. This is my brother. He is 99. He has 99 views, and I have a single view. And he said, make it over to me. And he has prevailed against me in dispute. He said, surely he has wronged thee in damaging thy hues to add to his own hues. And surely my partner wrong one another, and save those who believe and do good, and very few are they. And David knew that he had tried him, so he asked him, his Lord, for protection, and he fell down bowing and turned to Allah. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. So we gave him this protection, and surely he had a merit to us and an excellent result. O David, surely we have made thee a ruler in the land. So judge between men justly, and follow not the desire, lest it lead thee astray from the path of Allah. And those who go astray from the path of Allah, for them is surely a severe chastisement, because they forgot the day of reckoning.
Part 23, Surah 38, Sad, Section 3, Solomon and his enemies. Ayat 27 through 40. And we created not the heaven and the earth and what is between them in vain. That is the opinion of those who disbelieve. So woe to those who disbelieve on account of the fire. Shall we treat those who believe and do good like the mischief makers in the earth? Or shall we make the dutiful like the wicked? This is a book that we have revealed to thee, abounding in good, that they may ponder over its verses, and that the men of understanding may mind. And we gave to David Solomon, most excellent the servant. Surely he ever turned to Allah. When well-bred, swift horses were brought to him at evening, so he said, I love the good things on account of the remembrance of my Lord, until they were hidden behind the veil. He said, bring them back to me. So he began to stroke their legs and necks. And certainly we tried Solomon, and we put on his throne a mere body, so he turned to Allah. He said, my Lord, forgive me and grant me a kingdom which is not fit for anyone after me. Surely thou art the great giver. So we made the wind subservient to him, running gently by his command wherever he desired, and the devils, ever builder and diver, and others fettered in chains. This is our free gift, so give freely or withhold, without reckoning. And surely he had a nearness to us and an excellent resort.
Part 23, Surah 38, Sa'ad, Ayats 41 through 64, Section 4, Job, Triumphant of the Righteous. And remember our servant Job, when he cried to his Lord, the devil has afflicted me with toil and torment. Urge with thy foot, here is a cool washing place and a drink. And we gave him his people and the like of them with them, a mercy from us and a reminder for men of understanding. And take in thy hand few worldly goods, and earn goodness therewith, and incline not to falsehood. Surely we found him patient, most excellent a servant. Surely he ever turned to us. And remember our servants Abraham and Isaac and Jacob, men of power and insight. We indeed purified them by a pure quality, the keeping in mind of the final abode. And surely they work with us of the elect the best. And remember Ishmael and Elisha and Dual-Akifel, and they were all of the best. This is a reminder, and surely there is an excellent resort for the dutiful. Gardens of perpetuity, the doors are open for them, reclining therein, calling therein for many fruits and drinks. And with them are those modest in gaze, equals in age. This is what you are promised for the day of reckoning. Surely this is our sustenance. It will never come to an end. This is for the good, and surely there is an evil resort for the inordinate. Hell, they will enter it, so evil is the resting place. This, so let them taste it, boiling an intensely cold drink, and other similar punishment of various sorts. This is an army rushing headlong with you, no welcome for them. Surely they will burn in fire. They say, nay, you, no welcome to you. You prepared it for us, so evil is the resting place. They say, our Lord, whoever prepared it for us, give him more, a double punishment of the fire. And they say, what is the matter with us? We see not men whom we used to count among the vicious. Did we only take them in scorn, or do our eyes miss them? Surely is the truth, the contending one with another of the inmates of the fire.
Surah 38, Psalm, Part 23,
Oppositions to Prophets, Section 5, 65 through 88. Say, I am only a warner, and there is no God but Allah, the One, the Subduer of all, the Lord of the heavens and the earth, and what is between them, the mighty, the forgiving. Say, it is a message of importance from which you turn away. I have no knowledge of the exalted chiefs when they contend. Only this is revealed to me, that I am a plain warner. When thy Lord said to the angels, surely I am going to create a mortal from dust. So when I have made him complete and breathed into him my spirit, fall down, submitting to him. And the angels submitted, all of them, but not Iblis. He was proud, and he was one of the disbelievers. He said, O Iblis, what prevented thee from submitting to him whom I created with both my hands? Art thou proud, or art thou of the exalted ones? He said, I am better than he. Thou hast created me of fire, and him thou didst create of dust. He said, go forth from hence. Surely thou art driven away. And surely my curse is on thee to the day of judgment. He said, my Lord, respite me to the day that they are raised. He said, surely thou art of the respited ones, till the day of the time made known. He said, then by thine might I will surely lead them all astray, except thy servants from among them, the purified ones. He said, the truth is, and the truth I speak, that I shall fill hell with thee, and with all of those among them who follow thee. Say, I ask you no reward for it, nor am I of the impostors. It is naught but a reminder to the nations, and certainly you will come to know about it after a time. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Surely Allah's word speaks the truth.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Surely Allah's word speaks the truth.
Part 23, Surah 39, the companies, Section 1, obedience to Allah, Ayats 1 through 9. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. The revelation of this book is from Allah, the Mighty, the Wise. Surely we have revealed to thee the book with truth, so serve Allah, being sincere to him in obedience. Now surely sincere obedience is due to Allah alone, and those who choose protectors besides him say, we serve them only that they may bring us nearer to Allah. Surely Allah will judge between them in that in which they differ. Surely Allah guides, not him who is a liar, ungrateful. If Allah desired to take a son to himself, he could have chosen those he pleased out of those whom he has created. Glory be to him. He is Allah, the One, the Subduer of all. He has created the heavens and the earth with truth. He makes the night cover the day, and makes the day overtake the night, and he has made the sun and the moon subservient. Each one moves on to an assigned term. Now surely he is the Mighty, the Forgiving. He created you from a single being, and made its mate of the same kind, and he sent down for you 8 of the cattle in pairs. He creates you in the wombs of your mothers, creation after creation, in triple darkness. That is Allah, your Lord. He is the kingdom. His is the kingdom. There is no God but He. How are you then turned away? If you are ungrateful, then surely Allah is above need of you, and He likes not ungratefulness in His servants. And if you are ungrateful, He likes it for you, and no bearer of a burden will bear another's burden. Then to your Lord is your return. Then will He inform you of what you did. Surely He is knower of what is in the breast. And when distress afflicts a man, he calls upon his Lord, turning to Him. Then when He grants him a favor from Him, he forgets that for which he called upon Him before, and sets up rivals to Allah, that He may cause men to stray from His path. Say, enjoy thine ungratefulness for a little. Surely thou art of the companions of the fire. Is he who is obedient during hours of the night, prostrating himself and standing, taking care of the hereafter, and hoping for the mercy of his Lord? Say, are those who know and those who know not alike, only men of understanding mind. Part 23, Surah 39, the companies, Section 2, Believers and Disbelievers, Ayats 10 through 21. Say, O my servants who believe, keep your duty to your Lord, for those who do good in this world is good, and Allah's earth is spacious. Truly the steadfast will be paid their reward without measure. Say, I am commanded to serve Allah, being sincere to Him in obedience, and I am commanded to be the first of those who submit. Say, I fear, if I disobey my Lord, the chastisement of a grievous day. Say, Allah I serve, being sincere to Him in my obedience. Serve then what you will besides Him. Say, the losers surely are those who lose themselves and their people on the day of resurrection. Now surely that is the manifest law. They shall have coverings of fire above them and coverings beneath them. With that Allah makes His servants to fear. So keep your duty to me, O my servants. And those who eschew the worship of the idols and turn to Allah, for them is good news. So give good news to my servants, who listen to the word, then follow the best of it. Sure are they whom Allah has guided, and sure are the men of understanding. He against whom the sentence of chastisement is due, canst thou save him who is in the fire. But those who keep their duty to their Lord, for them are high places, above them higher places, built for them, wherein rivers flow. It is the promise of Allah. Allah fails not in His promise. Seest thou not that Allah sends down water from the clouds, then makes it go down into the earth in springs, then brings forth therewith herbage of various hues? Then it withers, so that thou seest in turn yellow. Then He makes it chafe. Surely there is a reminder in this for men of understanding.
Part 23, Section 22. Part 23, the crowd, Section 3, 22. Is the one heart Allah has opened to Islam, so that He has received enlightenment from Allah, no better than one hardened. Woe to those whose hearts are hardened against celebrating the praises of Allah. They are manifestly wandering in error. Allah has revealed from time to time the most beautiful message in the form of a book, consistent with itself.
yet repeated its teaching in various aspects. The skins of those who fear their Lord tremble thereat, then their skin, and their hearts do soften to the celebration of all Allah praises. Such is the guidance of Allah. He guides therewith whom He pleases. But such as Allah leads astray can have none to guide. Is then one who has to fear the burnt of the penalty of the day of judgment and receive it on his face, like one guarded therefrom. It will be said to the wrongdoers, taste ye the fruits of what you earn. Those before them also rejected revelation, and so the punishment came to them from directions they did not receive. So Allah gave them a taste of humiliation in the present life. But greater is the punishment of the hereafter, if they only knew. We have put forth the men of the Qur'an every kind of parable, in order that they may receive adoration. It is the Qur'an in Arabic without any crookedness. It is in order they may guard against evil. Allah puts the parable a men belonging to many partners at variance with each other, and a man belonging entirely to one master are those who equal to comparison. Praise be to Allah, but most of them have no knowledge. Truly thou wilt die one day, and truly they too will die one day. In the end will you all on one day of judgment settle your disputes in the presence of the Lord. Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar. Allah truly great. Praise to be God.
Allahu
Allah,
Akbar,
Allah,
Allahu Akbar, Allah
Allahu
Akbar.
Akbar.
Surely Allah's
Ya Allah's
word
word
is
is
true.
the truth.
All praise truly due to Allah for the complete reading of part 23. Thank you to each and every reader. You read beautifully. All praises are truly due to Allah. We are grateful for your participation. All praises due to Allah. We will close out in prayer, after which we will have brief announcements. Attention, prayer. Our Lord, punish us not if we forget or make a mistake. Our Lord, do not lay on us a burden as thou didst lay on those before us. Our Lord, impose not on us afflictions which we have not the strength to bear, and pardon us and grant us protection and have mercy on us. Thou art our patron. So grant us victory over the disbelieving people. O Allah, you are the most forgiving, and you love forgiveness, so forgive us. Surah 1:13. Al-Falaq, the dawn. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. Say, I seek refuge in the Lord of the dawn, from the evil of that which He has created, and from the evil of intense darkness when it comes, and from the evil of those who cast evil suggestions, infirm resolutions, and from the evil of the envier when he envies. Surah 1:14. Al-Nas, the men. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. Say, I seek refuge in the Lord of men, the King of men, the God of men, from the evil of the whispering of the slinking devil who whispers into the hearts of men from among the jinn, and the men. Allah, there is no God but He, the ever-living, the self-subsisting, by whom all subsist. Slumber overtakes Him not, nor sleep. To Him belongs whatever is in the heavens and whatever is in the earth. Who is He that can intercede with Him but by His permission? He knows what is before them and what is behind them, and they encompass nothing of His knowledge except what He pleases. His knowledge extends over the heavens and the earth, and the preservation of them both tires Him not. And He is the Most High, the Great. Nothing deserves to be worshipped except Allah. He is one and has no associate. His is the kingdom, and for Him is praise. And He has power over all things. O Allah, there is none who can withhold what Thou grantest, and there is none who can give what Thou withholdest. And greatness does not benefit any possessor of greatness as against Thee. O Allah, we beseech Your help and ask Your mercy. For we believe in You and trust in You for all that we need. We are helpers in Your cause. With Your apostles, please grant us success. I mean. All praise is truly due to Allah. We are ever so grateful to each and every reader. All praise is due to Allah. Thank You for lending your voice, your gift of voice, to the Holy Qur'an 30 and 30. Thank You so much. You read beautifully. Thank you to those who logged in to listen. Praise be to Allah for Your presence. Thank you so much. Thank you to our Cover Down sisters for all that you do, for covering down our Cover Down sisters, our Sister Yaisha, Sister Ursa, Sister Cheryl, and Sister Latif. What a beautiful job you are doing. All praises are truly due to Allah. We are grateful for Your sacrifice, Your dedication. We are so very, very grateful. Grateful. What a beautiful read of part 23. All praises truly due to Allah. We are grateful for your participation, your steadfastness. It is just so beautiful to have to wake up for Fajr prayer and to then come on to this platform, this divided journey through the Holy Qur'an. What a beautiful way to begin the day. And we are truly grateful to Allah for His thank you to each and every one for being on the line, on the call on today. We are so grateful. I would like to also make mention that our sister Malika does a sisters only Fajr prayer call each morning at 5 a.m. Up in the morning with the rising sun. Please look in the Zoom for the login information. It is a Zoom call, sisters only, and log on to the platform at least by 4:45 a.m. so that you can be admitted, because she starts sharp by Allah's permission, 5 a.m. Once again, it is a sisters only Fajr prayer. All praises due to Allah, and may Allah continue to bless her for her efforts. We would like to also make mention prayer and fasting, the foundation to success. All praise is truly due to Allah for this platform that Allah laid on the heart of our brother Abdul Malik Muhammad. the top fisherman in the nation of Islam. He is teaching and showing us how prayer and fasting are the foundation to success. Do log on by way of Zoom, Facebook, each and every Thursday and Sunday. 7:30 p.m. Central Standard, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard, and 5:30 p.m. Pacific Time. All praise is due to Allah for such a beautiful platform. There is so much teaching that goes on that is edifying. We are so very grateful for our brother Abdul Malik Muhammad, and may Allah continue to bless him, his efforts, the platform. All praises are truly due to Allah. Prayer and fasting are two of the pillars in Islam, and we must strive to uphold all 5 pillars in Islam. All praises truly due to Allah. We are once again grateful to our brother Abdul Malik and the prayer and fasting family. What a blessing, an absolute blessing. We are truly grateful. Insha'Allah, on tomorrow morning, we will begin our call at 5:30 a.m. Eastern Standard with a music mix or a lecture, followed at 6 a.m. by the reading of the Holy Qur'an. Part 24. We are more than halfway through the Holy Qur'an, and we are just ever so grateful for you being part of this divinely guided journey through the Holy Qur'an. We are so grateful for your participation. Part 24 begins with Surah 39, Ayat 32, and goes all the way through to Surah 41, Ayat 46. Please do join the divinely guided journey through the Holy Qur'an each and every day, or as often as you can. We are here by Allah's permission, reading His revealed word. All praises are truly due to Allah. What a beautiful, beautiful way to begin the day. We would like to also make mention that we do have playback numbers where you can listen to today's reading. The playback number would be 605-313-4102. The access code is 756-3030. Once again, the playback number would be 605-313-4102. Access code 756-3030. To receive the full benefit of the call, join on by way of podcast. Download the free conference call app and join in by way of the podcast. And on there, you are also able to not only listen to the current reading, but you are able to go back in time and listen to the prior reading. All praise is truly due to Allah. We are grateful for this platform to be able to read the revealed word of Allah. Once again, we are so grateful for your sacrifice for being on this call. We have people on the call from as far as West Africa, Ghana, West Africa. We have from each and every time zone in the United States. We are so grateful for your participation. We are actually a non-denominational call, although we are reading the Holy Qur'an. And we have people on the call from various religions. And we are so very grateful. And we pray that Allah will continue to bless each and every one and the families that we all represent by being present. For those who are able to remain on the call, we will continue with the music mix lecture delivered by the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, titled Divine Instruction. Once again, please, thank you so much for being part of this divinely guided journey through the Holy Qur'an. Invite others to join on to this call. If there's anyone who desires to be a reader or to help behind the scenes, because as we know, Many hands make light work. Do reach out to me. My number is 718-715-8344. 718-715-8344. I am Sister Regina 7X. Once again, thank you so much. I'd like to also thank our brother Saladin 7X. We call him the Master Recruiter because this is a gift that Allah has given him to be able to recruit. We are so grateful to him and his efforts. All praise is truly due to Allah for him. Once again, thank you so much for being part of this divinely guided journey through the Holy Qur'an. You may unmute your mic and greet one another. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. Thank you, family.
Walaikum salam.
Assalamu alaikum, family.
Walaikum salam, family.
Walaikum salam, family.
Have a blessed day.
You do the same,
Assalamu
sister.
alaikum, family. Have a wonderful day. May Allah continue to bless each and every one of you. Assalamu alaikum.
You well, walaikum salam. Bless family.
Assalamu alaikum, family.
Walaikum salam to Ali. Love you.
Praise to Allah. Love you more.
Please feed to Allah.
Assalamu alaikum, sisters. May Allah bless us all.
Praise be to
Yes, ma'am. Praise be to Allah.